It's National Roller Coaster Day, so where else would we be but Chessington World of Adventures? And Chessington are actually gone out all this year. They're selling some ride parts and they've got some bits out from their major coasters. Now, funnily enough, this is a replica piece of track which was going to be used as theming for Mandrill, however, was not used in the end. But as you can see, there are some blueprints from Mandrill Mayhem, and you can get a closer look at some of that. But also look at this. So train 1 is in refurbishment this year, and here it is. Here's a part of the carriage from train 1 for the Vampire, which is due to go back on the track later this year. Look at this. So as you can see by the condition of this, this is done. This is set, this is ready to go. This is one of the Vekoma trains. Catch dog. And again, even when you do the tour, you don't get up and close with this. And of course, this is available for everyone to come and see. Crazy, to be honest with you. Now, really, we've come to make sure we ride the Vampire today. That's the goal, to be honest with you. But even looking at the old Vekoma drawings for Vampire and the wheel assemblies as well, so they would have come straight from the manual. It's funny, they call it a swinger suspended junior coaster. Junior coaster? Not sure I'd call it a junior one. It's a rare sight of a B&M Mandrill wheel. It's a big old beast, that one, isn't it? Absolutely massive, pristine. And then unbelievably, I spotted this straight away what this is. It's a Ramesses Revenge restraint. Someone in Morocco is going to be falling out of that when it finally gets built. Look at that. Many years spent locked inside of one of these, or one of the red ones back in the day. It's funny, when you look at it, there doesn't seem to be a lot to it. But yeah, main parts obviously for dampers, the swinging parts, and the main bit here just holds you in. And here is one of the 9 Dragon's Fury trains. That's right, they have 9, running 6 I believe on track at the moment. But again, how often do you get up close with these? You can see in the sort of chain dog, or the electrics on the side. And these have multiple different wheels, so actually you've got different wheels on the front and back to what you've got on here. The running wheels are like a compound one, and then got a solid one on the front. And then you can see the spinning aspect of it there. Look at that. And obviously a close-up of the actual car itself. And you see what he's got there is what locks it in position. When you see it go in, that locks the car. And then it all lines up. I mean, how often do you get to look underneath these? Mad. Absolutely mad. This side they've actually taken off one of the coverings, so you can see the mechanism behind it, and you can see the ratchets which are in place, which obviously keep you locked in to the ride. I can't say I've ever seen under that before, but yeah, it just sort of slides back. That's really strange. at that.
Adam in his wild habitat.
Oh yeah.
So then that then tells the ride system that the bars are locked, and all 4 of them need to be locked for it to know. Otherwise it knows at least one of the bars is still open.
So it's got to go down 5 notches.
At least 5 notches, yeah. There's one on this side and that side on this chassis, so it depends what way. In the station, this will get pushed up and it will push on either one on that side or that side, and that will pop all the bars open. And then the ride system reads the states the lap bars through here. Not controlled anymore. But we've never had them spin too quickly anyway.
The quicker the better, the spin.
Yeah.
So these little bolts in here used to be an additional brake if it spun too quick, but Chessington got rid of it, thank God. Thank the Lord they got rid of it. Well, the park do have quite a lot of stuff on sale as well, including running wheels from Rattlesnake, from Fury, a few Vampire bits. So I always say the engineers are brilliant here, they're so engaging, and I'm definitely going to come back before I go just to have another look, because it would be rude not to. But it's great to see some bits for sale, finally. It's great to see the Dragon's Fury car up close. I've never seen that up close, and even though we've done behind the scenes tours, obviously a Vampire, to get that close to the chassis and see it is something else. And to see an old Ramesses Revenge restraint, I didn't think I'd see one of them at Chessington again. Ah, that's something else. There's more of these as well, apparently. Now, I don't think it's because it's National Roller Coaster Day that everyone is in the Vampire queue, but it is an 80-minute queue, apparently, but it is right back at the entrance. But it's the only ride we've come in to ride today, so we're going to queue it. It's taken a long time. We're heading in, finally, our Roller Coaster Day ride on the Vampire. Nothing quite like it. So it said 80 minutes at the entrance, and I estimated it would be around about 95, and at the moment it's dead on 95, although we have still got to get on it, but they haven't batched this train in fairness. So I reckon it will be about 100 minutes, which oddly is what it's now being advertised over the tannoy, so that's probably about right. But yeah, it's Vampire. It's really the only roller coaster I want to ride on National Roller Coaster Day. I haven't managed it for a couple of years. I've been at work, I've had to go, really local to ride it. I do love coming to ride this.
If you're not riding, go straight up the stairs.
And here we are. Right, time to get on. Marcel's right arm has taken a little bit of a tumble off the organ. So he's playing one-handed today. It's a busy one here at Chessington World of Adventures. It says Dragon's Fury is 70 minutes, but the queue is right here, which is absolutely insane. It's great to see him do something for National Roller Coaster Day. I wanted to come and ride the Vampire today, which is exactly what I've done. You've got enthusiasts and non-enthusiasts as well, checking out up and close, obviously, the safety and everything that goes into these rides, which is fantastic to see. But yeah, this could be the busiest I've seen the park in a long time, and of course, a lot of exciting things on the way.